Okay guys, so maybe I'm not actually stuck. For the purpose of this video, I didn't want to go out and get myself in an actual situation where I needed four-wheel drive, but in today's video, I'm going to go over how to engage four-wheel drive and maybe some instances where you might be using it and things like that. Like I said, obviously, this isn't too bad. So maybe you've just bought your first four-wheel drive truck, your first four-wheel drive Toyota Tacoma, and you're excited to go off-roading like I am, and you go up something like this and your tires start spinning, you lose traction and power, and you can't go anywhere. You're kind of stuck. Well, stick along. I'm gonna jump into the cab. We're gonna go over a couple of things, like when you might use it, how to engage four-wheel drive, and all those sort of things. So we jumped into the cab, and near your steering wheel you might have seen something that looks like this. Too high usually is just for if you're going down the highway, you're daily driving, you don't need all the power going to all four wheels. You're not going off-road like we are today. And that's really all that's used for. H4 is for high, and what that means is your front differential is now engaged, and it is your engine and your computer and your truck is diverting power to different wheels. So let's say like the driver's side tire needs more power to get you up this hill, or your rear tire back there is spinning, or that sort of things. That's when you would switch it into 4 high. I would probably, like this hill that I'm on, the camera never does it justice, but we're on a pretty steep hill. If we don't have enough momentum and we start spinning like we are in this case, we're going to use 4 high. I'm going to start there. We're going to see if it gets us out of this situation. That's usually, in my case, that's usually how I start using four-wheel drive, is I switch from 2 high, and if we start getting less traction to the wheels and we need to get going, we switch it into 4 high, and that kind of gives us more power to the wheels that need it. Now L4, to simply put it, is 4 low. 4 low is when all of the wheels are getting all the power and it's getting you out of the sketchiest situations possible. It's not for high speed or anything like that 4 high is. It's honestly just for when you're like 10 miles per hour or less. When you're in the snow, you're in the mud, and you're just creeping through trying to get out of the situation that you got yourself in. So that's just what those things kind of mean, and we're gonna jump back in, see how to switch through them just to get myself out of this type of situation. Like I said, we're probably just gonna start with 4 high, and honestly I think that's gonna get myself up this hill. We'll probably back up, get a little bit more momentum to get up here, and I'll kind of show you how that works. So as you saw in some of those videos I set up with the tripod, you saw that this tire was spinning. My front tires weren't going whatsoever. So we're gonna switch into 4 high. That should divert some power with my rear differential into this tire back here and allow it to get us up this hill. So right now we jump back into the truck. We've powered her on. Right now we're just in park. We're gonna go ahead, just put our feet on the brake, switch this into 4 high. Up here on your dash, you might notice something like blinking or something like that. What that means is it hasn't engaged yet. Usually you gotta be in gear or rolling or anything like that to get it really engaged, right there. So now it's not blinking. That's how we know we're fully engaged. I'm gonna back up a little bit. We're gonna get a little bit of momentum, and I'm sure we're gonna get up this hill just fine. And as you guys could see, we got ourselves out of that situation, up this steep hill with a little bit of momentum and 4 high. I'm gonna go over a couple more things. But let's hop into the truck. We're gonna go over 4 low, how to get it engaged, and those kind of things like that. There's a couple tricks to get it done. That's just how these things are geared, and let's jump to it. Perfect, so we are back into the truck. We're still in 4 high, and we're gonna try and switch this thing into 4 low just so you guys can see how that's done. Right now on the dash, as you can see, I'm in neutral. You can also be in park, I believe, in some vehicles. We're gonna be in neutral. We're completely stopped. We're not driving at all. And down here, you see how it says push. We are gonna go ahead and push this in, switch it to L4. Up here on the dash, you might hear a beeping noise. That just means that you're not totally stopped or in neutral. But you can see now we are in 4 LO, 4 low. Our traction is off, and this thing is ready to crawl and climb through any situation that we can put it through. We have this pretty steep hill up above us. Let's see without any momentum if 4-low can get us up this hill, and I'll put you guys outside and see what we can do. We probably could have gotten up that hill in 4 high with a little bit of momentum, but that just goes to show the capabilities of 4-low, and going from a dead stop from where you're stuck out of a situation you might have gotten yourself into. But please leave a comment down below for anything I might have skipped over. A couple things to note: your truck just has to be in neutral or in park, has to be completely stopped to get that front differential to lock, those kind of things. Another thing to note is when you're steering, your steering is a little bit reduced in 4 high and 4 low, just because that front differential is locked and you can't steer and those sharp turns or anything like that. But leave a comment down below if you found this helpful, and leave a picture of your trucks down below. I really appreciate all the support and all those pictures. It's pretty cool to see what you guys have done. Please like and subscribe to this video. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next one.